Shalom, Israel. This is Sister Kana. And first and foremost, I'm going to give all glory and praise to AHAYAH, AHAYAH, Yashaya, Wa Kodash Wa. Okay, Israel, I wanted to check in and say Shalom. I pray you all are doing well. I pray everybody is in preparation mode. As you can see, there's a lot going on. I mean, it's like the time is speeding up so fast. Everything is moving so fast, guys. So I pray that you guys are keeping everything in the right perspective and not really getting thrown off by the distractions and everything that's happening. Because, I mean, it's moving so fast, guys. It's like unbelievable. And I mean, with wars going on, wars and rumors of wars, and what's going on with Russia and Ukraine, this thing is getting, worse and worse and worse. But in the meantime, that's happening. There's so much other stuff like food shortages, the gas is going crazy. The celebrities are going off. I mean, they are major distractions. They got Kanye West acting a fool, and they got a host of other, things on the internet going on. If y'all, keep up, there's this YouTuber called Tasha K that got sued by Cardi B, and she hopped up and fled to Africa. She, for defamation of character, they sued her for $4 million. Cardi B won the lawsuit for $4 million, but the YouTuber Tasha K up and left and moved to Africa. So now she's outside of Babylon. Praise the highest. She don't probably really know what a blessing that was for her to jump up and get up out of there. But she did it all in the guise of trying to run away from being, hit with a hit with the lawsuit, and then taking garnished, her money being garnished. So, it's just really weird stuff that's going on. It's just one thing after another, after another, after another, brothers and sisters. Y'all know that, I've been posting things on my A Gathering in Jordan channel about food shortages and how, a lot of the stores are hiding the fact that the food is not coming in because of the gas shortages, with the truck drivers not, things are just really weird, guys. And, you know, this is all, biblical, and it's all circumstances leading up to and dealing with Jacob's trouble. And everything is culminating, brothers, so fast, brothers and sisters, that if you're not paying attention, you will just get sidetracked. So I just wanted to, keep putting up videos, keep posting videos, keeping you guys aware of what's going on. Babylon is full of deceptions. They're dealing with sorcery on a high level, all kind of witchcraft, all kind of distractions. Kanye West will do something. They're all bought and sold, brothers and sisters, trying to keep our people still until this time of destruction, which is about to hit. So I urge that you're getting out. A lot of people have contacted me, praise AHAYAH, looking to come out because Jordan is the safe place. Get out of Babylon. We will be protected here within its borders. This is the cities of refuge for Israel. We are coming out of Babylon, looking for safety, in the time of trouble. And I put out the videos, and I always keep talking about the 3 cities of refuge on this side of the Jordan River, which the Bible speaks about. And the cities are Ammon, Moab, and Ammon. I mean, Edom. Edom, Moab, and Ammon are cities of refuge for the children of Israel. Get within the borders and get here. The scriptures tell us, gather yourselves together, O nation undesired. So, brothers and sisters, this is the time that we must learn how to come together. And I've mentioned this a lot. And, people have commented on it like, Sister Connie, how are we going to come together? And you talking about you not dealing with people calling with on other gods. That is correct, brothers and sisters. I have been given specific instructions from AHAYAH to worship him. So he gave me this platform to speak, to tell the children of Israel about Kadesh, about the borders. You haven't heard this kind of conversations coming from no one until Sister Connor started bringing it out about the calendar, about the borders, about getting to Jordan. Now I'm being more specific about Edom, Moab, and Ammon. These are the cities of refuge, the place of refuge that we have, brothers and sisters. The borders, yes, we are to get within the borders. There are certain cities that the Most High has designed for us to have cities of refuge. Now, you know what the word refuge means and refugees mean. It's a people when they have no place to go. You have a place of refuge, of peace, of safety. This is what we are coming for. We're running for our lives, brothers and sisters. It's not a vacation. It's not a time to be, coming and running here and running there and, oh, I want to go see this place and that place. That's not what this is all about. It's not a game. The Most High said for us to come out of her, my people, get out of Babylon, get out of America. There is destruction that is coming there. We are to leave and flee, run for our lives. And he had allotted 3 cities of refuge. One is Ammon, Jordan. And I would suggest you come here first, get an apartment here, get yourself together, try to get yourself together as far as spiritually, get them curses up off of you. Start fasting and praying. Get under the hedge of the Most High of His protection. And as we start to gather together under one doctrine, under one accord, then we can start to move in other respected places of refuge. This is the plan, brothers and sisters. I pray you take heed. Don't think that you could just run here and do what you want to do. It's not going to work that way, brothers and sisters. AHAYAH has set things in motion on how we are to do things, and I'm just here to give you the information. Okay? A lot of our brothers and sisters are very rebellious. People don't want to listen. They want to do what they want to do. What I feel the Most High is telling me to do this, that, and the third. I get a lot of that. But I pray, brothers and sisters, take heed. Just calm down. Just calm down, brothers and sisters. Get out of Babylon. Come to a man, Jordan, get you an apartment, and let's, try to get this thing in order and together. There are brothers that the Most High are raising up to, do the work and, put in place. And as they come out and make their way out and start to come together, sisters as well, try to put together the 5 Wise Virgin Committee so that we can start putting things in order as women do a lot of the time, buying things, preparing. So as this thing starts to happen, I can give you information on what's the best thing to do and how to move here in Jordan within the borders. I pray, and I thank all of you who are, listening to the Nappy Hair Chronicles. We're kind of trying to put things together, put out information, also use it as a time that we can talk and gather so that people, won't feel panic. You won't feel panic that you're getting information and you're knowing what to do. You can send me an email at itojatravel@yahoo.com. itojatravel@yahoo.com. And I can send you more information and we can talk and, put things together. Definitely chime in at the Nappy Hair Chronicles on Fridays at 6 p.m. or like 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the best, gauge I can give you. About 10 a.m., 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, check out the Nappy Head Chronicles. There, we're talking. Other sisters are coming on and brothers as well. And we're just trying to, come together. I also urge everyone probably, to just get under the same doctrine. GOCC Babylon has a Hebrew Bible Academy where other Lakar is giving out a lot of information. I recommend you guys get into that Bible, academy, so that we can start to get on one accord as you're coming out of Babylon. Get, wherever you are, there's people in Africa, there's people in the Middle East, there's people in, Japan and other places that have contacted me. I'm urging brothers and sisters to get under one doctrine so that we can start to come together, fellowship, and put things in order as we move towards getting into the wilderness. It's not, the process will happen. It will happen in the Most High's time. But until it starts, we need to get what we need to so that we can manage in the wilderness. Okay? So there's a lot of information that I can give people on what to do and how to do it. You can contact me via email. I told you, travel@yahoo.com, and that way we can start to plot, the process. Also, I'm doing an app here, Chronicles, where we're talking and, putting things together. And then behind the scenes, we're really honing in on what to do and how it's going to be done. But we're looking to build, with 7, the elders, women, and brothers are also getting themselves together under the right doctrine, under the correct holy days, calling on the correct name, so that when we can go into the wilderness, there will be no problems. Because the Most High is not having us coming into the wilderness, calling on different gods, keeping the wrong holy days. Everything is just out of order and out of whack. You understand? Calling on the wrong name is a big no-no. He's a jealous God, and he will not have it, brothers and sisters. I pray you take heed. We cannot keep the wrong holy days at different times, calling on this name and that name. It's not going to happen that way. And I know people think that they can come as they are, just as long as they're calling on the Most High. A lot of people think, oh, well, I don't think the Most High is. Then that means if you don't think the Most High cares about calling his name wrong or keeping the wrong holy days, if you don't think that the Most High don't care about that, then you're not reading the Bible. Because this is all he talks about. By his name, keep his laws, his statutes, his commandments, his ordinances, his judgments. Those are his ordinances. His feast days are his judgments and ordinances. You must learn the power you are calling yourself, that you're serving. You must learn him. If you learn him, you will know he's a jealous power. You don't want to be at war with the Most High, coming out of Babylon and just out the gate at war with him. This is what you do not want. Okay? If you want to be blessed, if you want to walk in the blessings, operate in his blessings, let him take care of you, allow him to keep you and, move you and do all these things, then you must get under the correct doctrine coming out of Babylon. That is the first thing, brothers and sisters. And this is the first thing that I need to tell you. So that's why I'm here putting up these videos. I pray you take heed. There's a lot going on, a lot of distractions. Do not be distractions, brother. We are to come out of Babylon. We have to leave that place. We have to come back under the Lord's statutes and commandments of AHAYAH. We must come to Jordan. It's within his borders. Kadesh is where we will ultimately be. But first we must gather, get here, get to Amman, get what you need, so that when you go down there, you're not scrambling around, desperate, trying to figure out what to do. Okay? So it's imperative, brothers and sisters. So I pray that you're taking heed. You see what's going on. Just like in 2nd Ezra, what the Most High said in 12 parts, and everything will be mingled all together. So that's what we're seeing. It's happening right before our eyes. There's wars going on. There's food shortages. There's all kind of fires everywhere. These celebrities are coming with these distractions and foolishness. Trump will probably soon be announcing that he's going to run against the president. And all Hades, guys, is going to continue to break loose as the children of Israel. This is your time while everything is all distracted, guys, to make your way out and get within the borders, get to Jordan, get to Amman, reach out, and I can give you other things that you should do and, where you should be. Don't let people tell you to go to wrong locations, like all the way up in Arabic and all those kind of things. Those are not the locations. The Bible clearly tells us where to be. Study to show yourself approved. So a workman, so you are not ashamed. When things start to break down, you won't be embarrassed and you won't be, caught out of the loop, because the Most High clearly gave us places to be. There are cities of refuge. Amman, Jordan is one of them, and that's the first stop. Get here. Get here. If you need help with finding an apartment, I'm also trying to help people get jobs and things like that. Just be prepared, brothers and sisters. Put your best foot forward. Don't come out here a total mess, a train wreck, waiting to happen and expect things to go well. It just doesn't happen that way. We are righteous. We are holy people. We are to act as it. You know what I'm saying? We are to act and serve our power. The Most High will bless us. The Gentiles will be a help to us. All these things will start to open up as we come together. We start praying together. We start keeping the right laws and commandments and holy and feast days and calling on the right name. You will see how AHAYAH will move for us. We start putting down the sin that we have been doing, putting away these Gentiles that brothers will be married to, putting away the sin. We have to do it. There's a lot of sin in Israel. A lot of our brothers are dealing with a lot of things, pornography and all kind of sexual fornications. Sisters too, we must learn to put that stuff down. Stop jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship thinking that it's okay. You understand? The Most High is not dealing with none of that. He cannot deal with sin. The Holy Spirit will flee from sin. Any kind of sin, any kind of forward thinking, you will not be led by the Holy Spirit. And you need the Holy Spirit to be leading and guiding you. Brothers and sisters need to get baptized as they come in to Jordan, and we'll start working on these kind of things. You can contact me again at itojatravel@yahoo.com. Okay? Hit me up, and we can start the process. Getting the information, calling on the right name is a must, because a lot of other Israelites now are waking up and realizing they must come out of Babylon. So this is why I'm talking about. If you're calling on different names, Yahuwah, Yehovah, Yahawashah, Yahushua, Elohim, Jahweh, Jesus, and Yah, and all these names, brothers and sisters, you must come to the realization that those names and those gods were given to us by the Gentiles. The Most High said for us not to follow the ways of the Gentiles. We cannot call on the names that they have given us. He said they are the synagogue of Satan. We cannot do it. So now you must start to own up that you've been, we've all been lied to, brothers and sisters. Do not let pride and ego stand in the way of you coming back to the Most High. Put your pride aside, and now let's start getting under the correct doctrine. AHAYAH, AHAYAH is the name of the Most High. His name and his son's name is Yashaya. We have to get under the correct doctrine. I urge you all to go take the Hebrew Bible Academy with Elder Ricard. Get the correct doctrine so that you don't have to be part of that 2/3 that will be destroyed here in this wilderness because of rebellion. He says they are the rebels because you refuse to put down those names, those feast days, by the moon and all that stuff. Get out of that doctrine. It's a false doctrine. It was given to us by the Gentiles, by those people who are calling themselves Jews who are not Jews. Take heed, brothers and sisters. Be humble and receive information that is being given to us so that we can come back to the Most High. I urge you, brothers and sisters, that you hear me and that you look into the information of the name AHAYAH, AHAYAH. That is the name. The Indian tribes kept the name. The 12 tribe chart is correct. The tribe of Gad and the other Indian tribes kept the name AHAYAH. That is the power, our power, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, our forefathers. AHAYAH, AHAYAH, I am that I am. He wants us to, he's calling us out of Babylon, and he's calling us to come back to under these laws, statutes, and commandments. So I urge you. Okay, I talked about the distraction, Kanye West, Tasha K, Nene Leakes. These, these people are still doing wickedly. They will continue to do the will of, the slave master. Don't be distracted, brothers. They're sacrificing their children to idols, to these gods. So don't get caught up in watching where you're not moving, you're not preparing, and you're not getting out. We are not to be in America. We're not to be on the continent. We can't go to Canada and be saved. We cannot go to Mexico and be saved. We must get off the continent. Okay? Get off of that region. Get out of Babylon. It's all Babylon. We are not to be there. Get out, get out, get out before it's too late. You can come out and start to prepare, and you won't have far to go. It don't make sense to be preparing in Babylon when you cannot do nothing with that stuff but flee on foot with your, with your backpacks and a couple of bags of luggage. You cannot flee and prepare there. So this makes no sense to even do so. Get out, brothers and sisters. Get out. The winter is coming. Christ said, let your flight be not in the winter, brothers and sisters. He said it for a reason. Because you see, they go hard in these winter months, keeping you still. Snow, fake snow, and all kind of things is happening. Floods, hurricane, all kind of things are happening to keep you still, to keep you from moving. So I pray you take heed. I pray you're getting out of Babylon, brothers and sisters, so that we can start to gather together under one doctrine, under one doctrine. We must come back to AHAYAH and keeping his laws, statutes, commandments, what he told us to do, what he told our forefathers to do. He has not changed, brothers and sisters. He will not change. We will be doing the same things even in his kingdom. Praise AHAYAH, Yashaya. We will worship AHAYAH through his son, Yashaya. So I pray that you're making your way out. I pray I will keep, just coming at you, brothers and sisters, and giving you words of encouragement. We can make it, brothers and sisters. We can make it here in Jordan. Just be wise. Use wisdom. Don't come out here thinking you can do whatever you want to do. Move in silence and move with wisdom. Okay? Get out. I give all glory and praise to AHAYAH, Yashaya, Bahashim Yashaya, Wa Kudash Wala. Shalom Israel.